It's usually a fat bass sound that starts me off. Like, yeah, it's just easy for me to get into a groove. Then, you know what I mean? Get a bass sound, get a sample, and that's me. And then just get a nice kit and like just carry on. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier for me to finish tracks these days. I think a lot more natural. Like it just flows like consistently into like a finished track. You know what I mean? I think sample-based music is I don't know. It's kind of where like my influence actually comes from as well. Do you know what I mean? Like sample-based music is just what I like to listen to. Like, you can tell like when it's kind of sample driven, and you know it's just all about just that clean sick sample. It's just, and that's what inspires me the most when I'm making a track, I think. My influences that got me into making music, a lot of people, man, a lot of D&B producers as well, like Mutt and like Total Silence, and just random people like Alex Perez. Like it was always like sample driven, like drum and bass. Do you know what I mean? Like soulful D&B and like soulful dubstep. Like all of those kind of vibes really like they got me onto making music. Do you know what I mean? Like Martin and Silky and like Joker and like the Bristol sound especially. I think it was always like a punch drunk kind of sound that I'd end up with, you know what I mean? Like a Jemmy kind of sound or something like that. At the moment, it's a lot of grime influence, I think, and a lot of garage as well again. Probably a lot of bassline as well. I've been making a lot of bassline again. Yeah, so just the Bristol sound again. I'm always influenced by the Bristol sound, like kind of Neek, like the Bandulu guys, and like Boofy and Emsley and all them, like Sector 7. Chameleon Audio, big inspiration as well. Like probably the biggest, to be fair. Like the guys that I actually like talk to on a daily basis, like, you know what I mean, like these producers like Mojo and Sourface and S3, like them especially, like they really push my sound. Like, and then with Chameleon Audio, it just kind of naturally formed. Like, because I come here all the time anyway. So like with like 701, which is my first release on Chameleon, that was like the official kind of like start point, I suppose, of my journey with Chameleon. Like, I was just in one of these spaces, in one of the back spaces at the studio, and I was playing 701 the instrumental, and Yogo heard it. It was just like, yo, this is a vibe, man. Like, it's like freestyle on it, like straight away. We're just sitting there, just like, we were just all standing around, just freestyle, and I was just like, this is sick, like. And it just turned into a track as well, because I think Joe ended up coming out like of the studio session, just like seeing what we were doing, and just like, yo, this is sick, man. Like, we need to record this. So it just happened, man. You know what I mean? It happened so quickly. Like even with like Yogo writing bars for it, so fast. You know what I mean? So like that was the 701 EP was that first Chameleon. Like, I'm kind of part of the family now. You know what I mean? In like a big way. Like we started doing the concept for the Sense of Media series. Like came about. Like me and Joe was just sitting around, just smoking, and just thought of that. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah. So Joe did his, the Saudis, or then mine was the second, OG Kush. So that was out in April on 420, and. Yeah, it was sick, man. It's just one of those EPs that came together like so quickly. Just tried to make it the best work I've ever made, and just go from there, really. You know what I mean? It's a special one. It's a special one, I think, because it'll always be my first like solo like full EP that I've ever done. You know what I mean? And like the first like music money that I've ever made and stuff. So it's nice to have that support, man. You know what I mean? And the launch party as well, man. The launch party, like we had Saudi Diesel and OG Kush launch party just in one of the big spaces here at the studio. It was awesome, man. It went off, man. I mean, it's just vibes, man. Even between all the MCs, like when they were all, you know what I mean? Just like, because we were mixing, you know what I mean? We were going back to back, so just turn around, there's just fucking bare, man, just MCing, you know what I mean? It felt like a proper, like a stage thing, man. Like it was nice, man. It was nice to see like people just come out to that in Warsaw, do you know what I mean? Because I think everyone, like Joe said as well, like it's just, people think of Brum and like Wolves and stuff, but they don't necessarily think of Warsaw. But I think we're the ones to change that, because I think the way we kind of the passion that we have for like the local area, and especially like local music, it's just one of those things, man. It's always gonna be good, man.